Let me take this special opportunity now to invite the Secretary General of EAC, Honorable Dr. Peter Matuki, and thereafter I will request the Principal Secretary to invite.
Thank you very much, Onen. In the interest of time, I want to thank all of you for creating time to come. Mheshimiwa Dr. Rebecca Miano, the Cabinet Secretary for the East African Community, Arid and Semi-Lands and Human Development, the Principal Secretary, State Department of the Ministry of EAC, the Honorable Justice Benjamin Odoki, the Chairperson of the experts, and of course the Honorable Senator Moswako, the Vice Chairman of this, and all of you experts, and delegation from all the partner states. Let me warmly, on behalf of the East African community, welcome you to the launch of these national consultations in drafting constitution of the East African Community Political Confederation in the Republic of Kenya. As you all know, the East African community is people-centered, and that is clear in the treaty, and therefore we are here to consult with the people of Kenya. And I want to agree with the chair, indeed, that consultations will go around to all the partner states of the East African community, and therefore already they've done a good job by already finalizing with Burundi, with Uganda, and now we are here in Kenya. I want to agree with you, Chair. Kenya ought to be done earlier, but again, as a secretariat, we consult with partner states, and we felt that particular time it was the right thing to do was to wait for Kenya to finish the elections, and that's why we are here with the Minister and the Principal Secretary. And therefore, basically, this is the team that will be driving this process. I want to thank you, Minister, for creating time out of your very busy schedule, and of course, your team to give prominence to this activity. This is not something we take for granted, but we assume that the government of Kenya is really according this activity the importance that it deserves, and for that I want to thank you. You have listened to the CVs of the experts who are here. We have the best in the region, and therefore I can assure you that the final product of this process, it will be very informative. In fact, when you talk of the Treaty of the East African Community, when I think of it, the first name that comes to my mind is Amos Wako, because the role he played in drafting the treaty and many others. And this is not something we take for granted. We thank you as a community, appreciate the contribution that you continue to give to the community. And therefore, we are confident that indeed we have the best of brains who are going to process this. In fact, Waziri, if you recall, and looking at your notes, on the summit that was held on sometimes in 2017, 18th summit actually, of the Summit of Heads of States, they are the ones who adopted now the political confederation as a transitional model to the EAC political federation. And therefore they directed the council to constitute a team of constitutional experts to draft the constitution for the political confederation. And that's why we are here to consult with the people of Kenya. And in 2004, the Summit of Heads of States, that time, they established the Wako Committee of fast-tracking the East African Political Federation, as the Senator Amos Wako said. And it is out of this report, and after consultations with partner states, that they decided they go through the transition process so that they can involve as many people as possible. So this is the final product, is something that is acceptable to the people of East Africa. And I want to agree with you, Chair. East African community is people-centered, and therefore you'll be consulting, and that's why you are here to consult with them. And therefore, out of those consultations, the Council of Ministers, therefore, in 2019, are the ones who appointed the experts and who are here meeting today. I had the privilege to meet them in Arusha about a month ago, and listened to their views and thoughts on how we can make this process better. Some of the issues they raised were very administrative, and those were addressing at the secretariat level. But others are very strategic, and that was, they were very concerned that the whole process had delayed. But now we are here in the Republic of Kenya to consult with the people. In fact, as you rightly said, the program that you'll be handling while in Kenya is as follows. Mombasa, you'll be Mombasa today, the 9th May. Then you proceed to Kisumu 11th May. Kakamega 12th May. Eldoret, it will be 15th May. Nakuru 16th May. Nyeri will be 17th May. Embu will be 18th. Garissa will be on 20th. Nairobi and the environment, we are talking of Kajiado, Narok, Machakos, Makueni, Kitui, those areas. All those people will be able to converge in Nairobi on the 22nd. And then there will be now the Nairobi consultations at the high level. And I'm sure Waziri will be talking about the details of how you'll be meeting with the country, the government, with the presidency, because it's very important. And therefore, Honorable Minister, let me appreciate your ministry. I know your team has been working tirelessly to make this a success, together with my colleagues, and I want to thank you, One, for the job well done. This is something that falls under your docket, and I have no doubt in my mind that you are doing your best. You yourself as an expert. And therefore, I want to assure you that all the countries are here. DRC joined the community last year, and we are in the process of trying to integrate them. And in the next consultations, they will be part of us. But for now, we have the 6 partner states, and the community grows. You'll be able to see many more. You're all aware that DRC having joined to form the 7th member. We are in the process of consulting on Somalia. Somalia is expected to join the community, and even possibly later after Somalia, we could see other countries join. We have Ethiopia, we have Sudan, and other countries. But the secret is that the bigger the regional economic bloc, the better for us as a region. And that's how the world is. I'm very appreciative of the role the IALA continues to play, you as members of the Assembly, Senator Omar, and your team. Please work with the people to help them understand how the community works. And that is your role that you have mandated and given by the treaty. And I'm happy that you created time to come yourself on behalf of your colleagues. So I want to thank all of you, and really wish that we enjoy your stay in Kenya. Kenya, Waziri is always pleased to come. So far we've been accorded very warm reception. Whenever we are coming as visitors, we receive this warm reception. It makes us feel at home. And again, we don't take this for granted. So with those few remarks, let me urge all of us to remain committed to this cause. Indeed, in the next summit of heads of states, it is expected this report will be presented to them so that they look at what people are thinking about the entire process. So this is a very important exercise. And therefore, I want to thank you for creating time to come from all the partner states. And even we have experts behind at the national level. We have Balozi Mbundi, one of the most eminent experts, and we have the privilege to have some of them to support the technical issues that guide the process, and then all the experts from our partner states who are here. So I want to thank you, and may God bless all of you. Asanteni sana.